Hello, hello. We are approaching the end of the year 2024, and there might be some books that might help you with your personal self development journey. And that is why we are reviewing some of the books that I've read and some of the books that helped me on my personal self development journey. I will tell you about which ones were very transformative, which were less transformative, tell you in right order that I read these books, what those books are about, and how they might change your life as well. So let's start. So, the first book that helped me get into the personal self development, the first book that I felt very drawn to when I entered the bookstore was The Alchemist. That's a classic for a reason. It's a very short read. You might read it in like one or two sittings. It's very spiritual, I would say, very magical. So, if you need something that is not as spiritual as this book, maybe this is not the right fit for you. If you're more interested into spirituality and all of that, then you might want to start your spiritual journey or your personal self-development journey with that book. It is very inspiring and so beautifully written. I totally recommend for you to start your personal self-development journey with this book. At least this is how my personal self-development journey started. It all started with this book. Now, the next book, I don't have a physical copy with it, but I read it on my phone. The Eternal Soul or something like that by Michael Singer. This book has completely changed my life. It completely changed everything for me because before that book, I thought that we are our thoughts and that every thought that I'm thinking, I have to believe the thought. And this book set me free. It completely started my personal self development journey, completely helped me understand that I need to heal my mind. I need to heal my thoughts. I don't have to believe every thought that I'm thinking, and I am just the awareness behind the thought. So, this book is still to this day my number one book. It is my number one book and my favorite of all the books that I've ever read on personal self development. Really, really loved this book. It opened my world to a complete new world that I never knew even existed. And so that book will help you to take responsibility about your own thoughts and about healing your mind and rewiring your brain for success. It's very, very impactful. It's a very good book. At the end of the book, it might be written a little bit spiritual again. So if that's not something that you're looking for, that might be a little bit too spiritual for you. But the key point of this book is still so good. This book is so good. The third book that I read was Good Vibes, Good Life from Vex King. This is about law of attraction, about high frequency, low frequency, and how your life is changing when you are feeling good, positive emotions and how important that is into manifesting the things that you want. I think it's a very simple book. It is nothing new for me in this book, but it is still refreshing for me to read about positive vibes and how important they are. It was a very good start. So if you want to start into this whole personal self-development book and want to know more about good vibes or about high frequency, definitely try out this book. If you're already like not a beginner, then I might not recommend this book to you just because everything that is written in this book is very basic for me. At least it was something for me, it was very basic, something that I already knew because I watched the movie The Secret. Anyways, it is a very good basic and a very special book for me that has changed my life is Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself from Dr. Joe Dispenza. This book has completely opened a new world to me, the world of manifestation, the world of meditation. Ever since I finished reading the book, I started meditating and I now meditate, I think, 2 years or 3 years every day, and it completely changed my life. If you're new to Dr. Joe Dispenza, he's amazing. One day I would love to go to one of his retreats. And if you're new to meditation, he explains to you how meditation changes your brain and how it helps you manifest the things that you want faster into your life. Read this book, you will not regret it. It is really that good. You will not be the same person after reading this book, I promise you. Another book that has changed me was The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. I think I've marked everything in this book almost. It is really, really good. It's about the powerful present moment and how we regain our power back if we spend more time in the present moment and if we are just more present. That changed my life. That changed my life. I know it is not easy to always be present, but practicing it and reminding yourself of the power of now is very, very crucial. I think that's a book that you can reread again and again and again. Love this book so much. Go out there, read it. It is a classic in the self-development niche for a reason. So definitely go out there and try this one. A Return to Love from Marianne Williamson is a book that is, I think, especially suitable for Christians, but also if people are not Christians, they can read this book. It's a game changer. It tells you about how powerful prayer is and that our prayers get answered. And it's really a book that resonated with me on such a deep level. So if you are interested about manifesting, but also about how prayers work, that prayers work, it's a really, really beautiful, beautiful book. I totally recommend this one. Now, I've started to read Women Who Run with the Wolves. I'm on page number 158 out of, more than 500 pages. This book is so beautiful if you're wanting to learn more about femininity, about the wild woman. It allows you as a woman to remember the power that we have as women, how powerful we are, and it tells you the stories, mystical stories, and it will change you. There is a story about intuition that completely changed my life, and I think about that story so often. So definitely go out, read this book if you want to learn more about the wild woman, how to be feminine, and how to reclaim your powers. I've read Ask and It Is Given by Esther and Jerry Hicks, Learning to Manifest Your Desires. This book is amazing. Me personally, I tend to pay a lot of attention on my thoughts and I'm more aware of my thoughts, but sometimes I get lost and I don't pay attention to my emotions. And this book teaches me why emotions are so crucial for our manifestation process. And at the end of the book, I still haven't finished it. There are 22 processes that you can use that will help you manifest your life. This book really found me in the right moment of my life where I was struggling, and it will help you remember something that you've maybe have forgotten. It's a very good book if you want to learn more about the law of attraction and how to manifest things. Love this. Definitely 10 out of 10. Now, I've started reading this book, Becoming Supernatural, by Dr. Joe Dispenza. I started reading this book and I found it really interesting and it's really good as well, but I have not finished it as it is very similar to this book, Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. There might be some differences, but I still find it to be very similar. So I have not finished reading this book yet, but I will definitely finish it, reading it, because there might be new insights into it. There are new chapters or different chapters that are different from this book. This one is very popular as well, and it just talks about the work of Dr. Joe Dispenza and about manifestation, meditation, about the quantum field, how to bring your dream life into your reality. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Those are the main few books that I read on my personal self-development journey. There's 2 more books that I totally love that helped me so much. And it is the book on Psycho-Cybernetics. This book is really, really amazing because it teaches you about your subconscious mind. If it is wired for success, your dream reality becomes your reality. So we need to reprogram ourselves. We need to have the right subconscious mind in order for our dream reality to come true. That book completely changed my life. Don't totally go out there and read it. And also read the book The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Dr. Joseph Murphy. This book, it will give you a prayer or a list of sentences to say for every scenario that you need to change in your life. And when you repeat it, and when you rewire your subconscious mind, it will help you to manifest your dream reality. So definitely go out, read those two books. Maybe I should have talked about those two books at the beginning of this video because they are so important. Because you are not able to manifest anything, the things that you really want, if your subconscious mind is not wired for it. If there are limiting beliefs, if there are beliefs that are stopping you, barriers, walls that you have built that don't allow you to believe in that, it is impossible for you to go out there. So it is so important to work on your subconscious mind for you to attract and to make that dream reality your true reality. So those two books, those are the most important. In my opinion, they are the most important. Go out and read them now and learn about the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind for me is the most important thing that you need to learn when it comes to manifestation, when it comes about rewiring your brain for success, reprogramming yourself. Definitely those two books are a must read. If there are any books that you need to read out of all those books I've mentioned, let it be Psycho-Cybernetics or The Power of Now by Dr. Joseph Murphy. I would maybe start with Joseph Murphy. Those two books are amazing. They are complementing each other and they are helping you to rewire your subconscious mind for success. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you will find one or two books out of the series that will help you jumpstart your personal self-development journey, or maybe you're already in it and you found another new book that might speak to you. Definitely check them out. Love you. Bye.